This next step is sort of an optional but recommended step. It's often helpful to compress or convert the file types of the videos that your students get. Why would you want to do this? One is that it can make the file sizes smaller, so that way they are quicker to work with in your video editor. The larger the file size, the more time it will take for render. Overall, the process might just take a little bit longer because you'll be waiting for things to load and render and move around within your project. Another thing is that your video editor might not recognize or know how to read a certain file type. So if your student sends you a file and your video editor doesn't know how to read that file, this will make sure that it's putting it in a file type that your video editor can work with. And also it will just make everything uniform. So all of your files will be the same file type. If you look at the files that my students gave me, I got some that are MP4s and I got some that are MOV files. So two compressors that you can use are Handbrake and Miro Video Converter. These are both totally free. Handbrake is available at handbrake.fr and Miro Video Converter is at mirovideoconverter.com. Both of them work similarly. I'll show you how each one works right now. So once you open up Miro Video Converter, and this is what the interface looks like, and you can just drag in all your videos into that space. And after they're dragged in, you have to pick a format to convert them to. So click Format. You're going to want a video format, and I would pick MP4. So you click that, and then you just hit Convert to MP4. When they're done converting, they're going to show up in a folder called Miro Video Converter. So I just use the spotlight to find that folder, click on it, and they will show up here. Currently, they are being converted, so I won't be able to move these files, but when it's all said and done, those files will be there, so I can add those all back into my project folder. So to help you see the size difference between the converted and unconverted video, here is the video that I converted with Miro Video Editor, and you can see up here it is 101.5 megabytes. The original video that I have right here is 289 megabytes. So pretty significant reduction in size there. Take a video from your project folder and drag it into the middle of the interface. After you've dragged the file in, you can change the parameters that you want the file to turn into by going over here to the presets. And there's a lot of different options you have in terms of changing the aspect ratio, in terms of changing the frame rate and such. But the default that it gives you, fast 1080p 30, is generally going to work just fine. And the format MP4 also going to work fine. So you don't have to worry about changing anything. So after that, you're going to hit Add to Queue and then Start Queue. Then you just have to go to your videos and one at a time drag and drop them in. And as the software processes them, you just have to hit Add to Queue. And you'll see it pop up in the queue. So Uke Mary is converting, and then Melody Mary is going to go next. So I'm just going to go through and drop these one at a time. Now, where are my files going? Down here, it says where the file is going to head to, which is my movies folder. So if I want to go find those, I can do the spotlight search for my movies folder. Click on that. And you'll see the videos there. Right now, this Uke Mary video is the only one that has converted so far. And we can also get a sense of the size change. So this video here, the converted video, is 53.2 megabytes, whereas Mary's original video is 139.1 megabytes. So a pretty significant decrease in size. So that's going to make things just move a little bit faster when you get into the editing process. When things are done converting, you can drag them into your project folder. I like to make a subfolder in here called resized, and that'll just make things easier to work with. So if you are doing resizing, be mindful of that.